Our sensory Bible verse for today is Joshua 24:15. I'll go over the Bible verse first, and then I'll break it down and explain to you why why I class it as a sensory Bible verse, and why it'd be great to feed into learning our Bible verses in this way. So I'll show you it first. But as for me and my household, we will serve the Lord. Joshua 24, verse 15. Okay, so what's happening there? We obviously have the Bible verse, and we're using combinations of both sides together. We're using our upper body in a certain way. We're having vestibular stimulation, and we're using proprioceptors. So we're using lots of our senses to help us learn and consolidate those Bible verses, as well as declaring what is so good and so important for our families to have in this, just declare over our families that we will serve the Lord, whether it be for our parents, whether it be for our siblings, whether it be for our children, whoever it is. We just want to be declaring who God is and what he wants for our families. So, but as for me and my household, we will serve the Lord. So just single-handedly, but, and then me. Two hands, bilaterally doing the same thing for household. Bilaterally doing the same thing, bringing your hands in together, trying to get them so that they connect together and do it in a controlled manner. Some children might find that they do one hand quicker than the other. So try and get a controlled movement in, grasp those fingers for we. Grasp those fingers together. Lovely bilateral activity, moving from household to we, getting that tactile feedback that you're in the right place and that you're in the center of the body. Then we go for vestibular, where we turn our heads upside down while we're doing a little waving motion with our hands. So just a little bit of more fine motor movements for serving, as you would do. So we will serve upside down with the vestibular system, and then using strong knees and strong hips to go into split kneeling, which is an important development for developing hip strength and leg strength as you go down in a controlled manner, down to the floor, and we will serve the Lord. And then bringing yourself up in a split knee position. And then it's Joshua 24, verse 15. So if you have the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 written across your front, it's also developing cognition for little ones as well. So 24, because that's where the positions 2 and 4 would be, and 1 and 5. Joshua 24, verse 15. So 1, 2, 3 that we don't have right in the middle, 4 and 5. You also get a crossing of the midline with one body. And as you touch, you get that extra sensory awareness of the body as you press it. And then you can always talk about this in my arm, depending on what the language, depending on the ability of the one who's doing it. So one final time. But as for me and my household, we will serve the Lord. That's your Bible verse, your sensory Bible verse for today.